Tokyo. When you think about this city, you think about big buildings, billboards, flashing lights, and a lot of people. Well, what if I tell you that this is also Tokyo? Just 1 hour west from Shinjuku lies the town of Ome. Surrounded by nature and crystal clear rivers, it's hard to imagine that this is still Tokyo. And I know what you're thinking. Of course we're gonna take a swim in this beautiful river. It's a little bit cold, but trust me, in summer it's really lovely. But don't get too relaxed, because there are some things here that you don't see in the center of Tokyo, like these huge killer bees. So get ready for an amazing little adventure as we explore this unseen part of Tokyo. So to get to this little hidden paradise within Tokyo, you have to take the Chuo line all the way westward to Ome. And it's actually a nice little trip. You can slowly see the buildings disappear and get replaced by nature. So stop looking at that anime on your phone and start looking out of the window to see the beautiful outskirts of Tokyo. And yeah, you can really tell that you've left the center of Tokyo, because the train is pretty much empty by the time that you arrive at the last station, Ome. We have arrived in Ome. The train was completely empty. Look, we're here. Ome, it says it right here. Proof. And it's very countryside here. You're gonna see countryside Japan for the first time. Are you excited?
So excited.
Very excited. And what can I say about Ome? It's a really small little town on the absolute outskirts of Tokyo. Some people might call it boring, but I actually think it's really charming and peaceful. I don't think I would ever consider living here, but if you want to escape from all the craziness of Tokyo, then this is the place to go. Ome, the countryside of Tokyo, it's right on the outskirts of Tokyo. It's really charming. Just look at these cute little houses. And what is your first impression of the countryside?
Countryside-y.
Quiet, very quiet.
Very
There's
quiet.
no people on the street.
Yeah, there's no people here. Very different from central Tokyo. And I like it. It's peaceful. I don't think I want to live here. There's not much to do, but it's very peaceful. And now I can already see it. We're gonna go to the river and swim inside the crystal clear water of the Ome River.
Oh my god! Look at these hideous creatures!
They are very cute, except maybe this creature and this creature. Oh, and Jungle found the scariest one. I don't want to see this one. Let's not show this to Mirna. Nothing. We'll go to the river. Very beautiful. There's some mermaids. Look, mermaids. So, the Ome Bridge. And then here, in this water, we're gonna go for a little swim. So I think Ome is one of Tokyo's best kept secrets. No one knows about this place. Only locals. You can see some locals. They're having a little barbecue there. Very cozy. I once had a barbecue here too. It's really nice. And right now we're crossing the bridge. We're gonna go inside this little scary forest. There's always a lot of scary insects there. So yeah, gonna have to be a little bit careful. We just saw a huge bee. So I hope he didn't bring his friends. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating, guys. If you do go to Ome, please be careful. There are a lot of dangerous animals here, a lot of scary insects, but also bears and boars. So please be careful. Oh my god, there are Japanese hornets here. I think we got very lucky because we didn't notice that there was a nest of giant hornets right here next to the stairs. They are extremely territorial and aggressive. About 50 people per year die from these bees. So please, if you see them, don't provoke them. Just run away. Jungo is a little bit shocked by the hornets we just saw. I have to say it was a little bit scary. I think there's a nest right there. So we'll take a detour on the way back. But we have survived. And here's the river. It's very nice, crystal clear water. I'm gonna take a little dip. Are you gonna swim, Mirna?
Yes, of course.
Mirna will swim. Jungle will swim. We have to be careful not to go too far into the river because the current is a little bit strong. It's time to go inside the water. Ooh, ooh, it's extremely cold. Whew, whew. But the water is really clear. It's nice. There's not too much sun, so we cannot really burn. As you can see, I'm extremely pale. Django has a little bit more of a tan because he's actually a gypsy. Don't tell everyone. And Django's also gonna go soon. What? Right? It sounds like usual. Django needs a little bit of persuasion, so I'll go first. And as you can see, this weather is absolutely amazing. Okay, Django. Are you ready? Mirna looks ready.
Very refreshing.
Django's toes are just about inside the water.
Oh, so refreshing.
So after a little bit more encouragement and some embarrassment, the locals were really looking at us. What are these guys doing? We made it further into the water. Okay, Django, if you make it to the rock, you get 100 yen. It's not that far.
Flikker op met je doe dan. Ja, het is een beetje. Jou staat.
Mirna is on the safety of the shore, encouraging Django to go further.
Coming for 100 yen.
Be careful, Django, be careful. Be careful. The current is too fast. I'm still in the... Django, I'm coming to save you. I'm coming, Django. Just 5 minutes. So yeah, with the persuasion of 100 yen, we made it into the water. I'm not sure if this is entertaining content, but we sure had a lot of fun. And of course, Mirna also went for a little swim. Whoa, you're so fast, Mirna, how? Whoa, that was very fast. And all you dirty guys at home, I see you watching. Don't do it, just don't.
Farewell. Farewell.
Farewell. And it seems like we're not the only ones having some fun in the river. We saw these guys on some sort of surfboard. That looks really fun. I want to try that next time. So, we're done at the river. Was extremely refreshing, maybe a little bit too refreshing even, but it was fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Saw a lot of interesting things. And now, if we have enough time, we're gonna go hike, climb a mountain. We have to hurry a little bit, so I think we can make it. Mount Mitake. Let's see if we can make it there. First, we'll have to climb back up to Ome Station. So it's time to say goodbye to the lovely town of Ome. I can highly recommend to come here. But our adventure is not over yet. We're actually going even further westward. We're going for a little hike. And so we arrived at Mitaka station. You can see it's even more desolated than Ome, but it's a really nice change of pace from the big city. So this place is actually quite well known within Tokyo. This is where you can go on quite an easy hike. If you're not an experienced hiker, then this is the perfect place to try your first hike. In order to get to the mountain, you have to take this little bus. I think it's wise to look up the schedule before you go, because we had to wait a very long time for the bus to arrive. But then it's just a short bus ride, just about 10 minutes, up to the base of Mount Mitaka. Alright, we made it. We have to hurry a tiny bit, because there's 2 hours daylight left. And we're just starting the climb now. So yeah. Oh, and the last bus also leaves in 2 hours. So yeah, it's a recipe for disaster, but we're gonna do it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh. And apparently my swimming trunks fell. And since we're running a little bit short on time, we're gonna cheat and we're gonna take the cable car up. We made it to the cable car with a few minutes to spare. It's a lot of stress. It's not a relaxed hike, but hopefully will be worth it. And yeah, even though it's cheating, I have to say the cable car is pretty cozy. You can see the forest around you. You can just sit back and relax before your big hike. Mirna looked a little bit uncomfortable in the cable car. Don't worry, Mirna, the cable cars in Japan are all very safe. And yeah, this was one of these moments where I could feel a little bit of that Ghibli magic again. I'm not sure what it was. The rails with the overgrown path. There was something a little bit magical about this. So we are going to that temple, Musashi Mitake Shrine. Let's go. So the start of our mountain climbing adventure. This is where we still have energy, where we're still happy. A few shots from now, we'll be very tired. So there are bears on this mountain. I think Django knows what to do. Can you tell us? Inform?
If black, fight back. If brown, lie down. If white, good night.
I don't think you find any white.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hope there's no white one. Maybe an albino bear. But I have my ocarina with me. I'm gonna blow his ears out if we find one of those bears. Apparently there's some sort of wanted animal here. I think it's a rare. It's not a hog, not a, what do you call it, inoshishi. Don't know what this kind of animal is. But we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. So yeah, this hike is pretty easy. There's even an old man here with his cane. I think we will manage as well. I think he's not much older than me, but yeah, I'll do fine. And there's even a little town here, so far up the mountain. Pretty cool. I think those kids in the cable car, they live around this area. Maybe a little bit boring to live here, but at the same time beautiful. This is the part where the fun is over. It's quite steep here. Not sure how far it still is. I'm very uninformed. I went here once, but it's like 2 years ago, so I can't remember.
Mirna was starting to look a little bit tired, but fortunately Django was there to rescue her.
What a gentleman. Django is taking the backpack.
I do this for my own sake. It's better to have a backpack than an angry girlfriend.
True, very true.
So even though Mount Mitake is quite an easy hike, we're Dutch, we don't have mountains, we were getting pretty tired, but then we saw something very refreshing.
Wow, there's a little village here.
Oh my god.
What?
Look what I found. Juju in the middle of the mountains. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Limited
dreams.
edition.
Limited
Limited edition. Laat hem zien.
Whoa. I don't even know what it is, but it's original.
There's no
Wait,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. No!
What the hell? Here.
I've been spanked. No.
We came all the way on to the top of the mountain for this Jujutsu Kaisen coffee.
And I did not have it.
Fueled by disappointment and a little bit of caffeine, we started on the last part of the trek to the top of Mount Mitaka, and this is the most beautiful part by far. Now this is one epic road to the top of the shrine. You can see the lanterns are already lit because it's starting to get a little bit late. I'm a little bit worried. The last cable car leaves in about 1.5 hours. But yeah, we just have to take these steps. We cannot skip this. It's too epic.
At this point, we were pretty tired, but my lord, what an amazing climb, what an epic hike. I'm not a hiker per se, but yeah, just look at the footage. What an amazing place. I can highly recommend it, even if you don't care about hiking. Once you reach the top of this place, you feel like you've just conquered an epic boss battle.
Yeah, this is that shot I was talking about, where we're all exhausted. Whew. Whoa, that's a nice view. That's a really nice view.
Do they have McDonald's here?
So we looked around, but everything's closed since we're so late. So we can just appreciate the shrine. I hope there will be another viewing spot somewhere, but just the shrine alone is already so nice.
Unfortunately, this part of the shrine with the best view was already closed. We still got a little bit of a peek at the mountains, but it would have been nice to see the whole mountain range that you can usually see from here. Oh well, maybe next time.
So we're on our way back down. It's the end of our adventure. Well, not yet, because we still have to race against the sun, the most epic race, to see if we can get the bus back, and otherwise we'll just have to sleep on Mount Mitake together with the bears and the tanuki and that mysterious missing creature. As daylight was fading, we quickly made our way down to get that last cable car, and I think we were not a moment too soon, because just as we arrived at the bottom, it was already dark. So we made it back to the station. We are just in time. As you can see, it's completely dark. There's a lot of scary bugs. We saw an absolutely enormous spider. Very scary. But Mirna Jungle, your first time hiking in Japan.
Saw the biggest spider in the world.
Very big spider. What else did you see besides the spider? Did you like the mountain? The
view.
It was a nice view.
Yeah, the view was nice. The view was pretty nice. It was a very adventurous day. It was nice. It was a nice day. And there's only one way to finish the day. And that's with a bowl of stadon. We're gonna go very far from here back into Tokyo to find stadon. So, thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. You could probably notice my voice is very raspy. I've been very sick the last 2 weeks. But it's my birthday today, and I wanted to get this video out on my birthday. It's my birthday gift from me to you. And the only thing I expect back in return is to leave a like, leave a comment, recommend the video to your friends. And yeah, to subscribe so you can see the next video of Kokoro Compass. There's still lots of more adventures coming with Django and Mirna. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. Then I'll see you again in the next video. Alright, bye bye.